Hi, champ. Okay, my topic today is compare notes. As usual, I'm going to give you two stories or to try and explain what I mean. Juwon was in primary 4. She was 9 years old, and every time she looked at Esther is a classmate of hers, and Esther throws the fabbest, as in the best birthday parties in school. All the teachers love Esther, and she comes to school with the latest school bags, gadgets, toys. She has everything happening. Esther was the queen bee of school, and every girl, every boy in class wanted to be Esther's friend. Not even just the boys and girls in class, everybody in the school wanted to be Esther's friend. And once you're Esther's friend, you're among the it people. And Juwon would look at Esther and be like, why can't my parents spend this kind of money on me? And maybe during the holidays, Esther comes back and she's like, that she just went to Disneyland, for the holidays. Her parents flew her to Miami, she went to New York, she went to Paris, she traveled to exotic places. And Juwon looked at Esther and was like, wish my parents could do this and be this way. But hey, that wasn't happening. But unknown to Juwon, Esther also envied something about her. Esther looked at Juwon and like, I wish my parents are like hers. Because Juwon's parents were always around for every PTA, every school event. Her mom always came to pick her up from school, as in her parents were everywhere. To Juwon, her parents were crowding her, giving her no space. But Esther wanted that because her parents were never around. And she just wanted what Juwon had. And Juwon wanted what Esther had, but they both didn't know it. Second story. Falake. Okay, I'm in Lagos, so I use lots of Yoruba names. Falake was done with university. She came out with the first class. When she was in school, she was one of those bookworms, as in she read a whole lot. It was either she was in the library, or she was in church, or she was somewhere studying. That was Falake's life. Then 5 years after school, no job. She was broke as hell. She wasn't even in a relationship. The last guy just broke off her. Then she was walking down the streets. Then next thing she heard the car horn. She stopped. She looks into the car, and she saw a classmate of hers. They were in the same department, same everything. Tinuke. It was Tinuke. That car was like the most recent Mercedes in town, like the latest Mercedes of that year. Tinuke was everything Falake wanted to be. She got out from the car, they hugged, she told her she worked in an oil firm now, she was getting married that Saturday. Life was just on point for her. And she gave Falake her invitation card. Falake got home and she was mad. Like, I spent 4 years reading, doing all these things. I was a good girl. I was this, I was that. While Tinuke was a Ron's babe. Everybody knew Ron's babe as in Aristo in the sense of she left school most times to sleep with men for money. She was a Ron's babe, and she was never in school. Maybe she won't sorted her results. She didn't come out a 2-1. But she had the life, and look at me. I'm this, I'm that. She started comparing that she shouldn't be the one to have that life. It should be mine. Like, see, in life, one time or the other, we'll meet somebody that has something we want, or we'll feel this person's life is perfect and ours is crappy. or you that kid in school, you look at that kid and like, this kid has it all, or this person has it all. Like I'll always say, everywhere we are in life is predetermined by our choices we make and decisions, environments, everything leads you up to that point. So it doesn't make any sense. I've always thought about it. It doesn't make any sense comparing what someone has to what you have, because unless you guys are in a competition or maybe a reality show where you guys have the same opportunities and the same lectures, as in you guys have the same things being brought before you, and you now decide, and then one person now wins the reality show, then okay, yes, you're free to compare your life with somebody else's life. But if you don't have that and you guys have different paths, as in you have different choices, different backgrounds, different environment, different things, everyday opportunities coming, different opportunities coming before you, then why compare? Because my life is mine and yours is yours. Yours is predetermined by your choices and your decisions. Okay, yes, your life might not be the best to you, and you might look at mine and feel mine is all that. Or maybe I'm getting jobs and you're not. I'm popular, people know me and people don't know you. Maybe you're even better talented, you have better skills, and I'm struggling to do mine, but hey, luck shines on me and I'm there. Do you know the opportunities that came my way, the people I met, all these things are determined by all that. And besides, do you know one thing I've come to realize, that person, you're looking at their life and feel like, God, I wish, why can't I have this? Why is this person's life? Maybe the person is married, kids, all that, or the person has the best job in town, rides the latest cars, travels up and down, that kid has the latest gadgets, all that. You do not know what's happening in their personal life. Yes, because let's be sincere, everybody in life has one thing they're lacking at, or one thing they want that you have. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like you on social media, look at their life, the pictures, everything is all vibrant, all beautiful. You don't know the problem they have that you don't see on the outside. That's what I'm trying to say. Or the problem they have in here or in here. So why look at somebody else's life and compare? I think the only thing you can do is be happy for that person, that they've made the best of their choices and they've gotten to, and they have something that you want. Hey, nice, good one. And just believe that, hey, that where I am today won't be where I'll be tomorrow. That I'm going to make better choices, better decisions. And besides, do you know if you had what that person has, maybe you're looking for a job and you don't have a job yet, 4 years, 5 years, there's no job. Do you know maybe there's something you're supposed to start, some company, some experience, something you're supposed to learn that will help you become the person you should be tomorrow, that wouldn't have happened if you had that job that you were looking for. You know what they say, necessity is the mother of invention. And then when you have that job, you're complacent, as in you're relaxed. You don't think about it to start up that business or create that thing you're supposed to do from where you are now. So looking at somebody else's life and feeling that person has all that, work on your own life. See, the only person you should compare with is that person when you stand in front of the mirror and you're looking at that reflection. That person in the mirror is the person you're competing with. That's the person you should look at the person's life and be like, what's up? So what's happening? That's the person you should look at and be like, you know what? I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to make better choices, better decisions. I'm going to think better, strive better, become better, and not looking at somebody else, another human that has something else, and because you want it, you be like, and you just have envy in your heart for that person, or jealousy. Because your life is yours, and you're the only person that can make your life better. See, no matter what you're going through, maybe it's hard and you've tried making choices, opportunities are not just coming. See, the only constant thing in life is change. Just believe in yourself, because hey, if you don't believe in yourself, I won't be the one to believe in you. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, I believe in you, and I know tomorrow will be better for the both of us. Because hey, you can never tell what will happen. Strive better, become better. It's all left to you, and not looking at somebody else's life and wanting it, because you don't know what they had to do, how hard they had to work, or the choices and decisions they had to take to get to where they are now. So you do you, I'll do me. One day, your life will be better. Because even as humans, we always, even when we get what we want, would always want something else. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Like, okay, you're looking for a job for 4-5 years, but you forgot that 4-5 years ago you were in school working hard to graduate. At least be grateful for where you are. Because where you are now wasn't where you were last year. It wasn't where you were last 2 years. It wasn't where you were 3 years ago. Just appreciate where you are now and know that yes, I can get better. This will get better. Your life will get better. And not looking at somebody else and comparing your life with theirs. Because your life is beautiful and it will only get better. Love your life. Appreciate your life. Be thankful for the little that you have and strive to be better. Don't compare, because you never know what people are going through. So, champ, I hope my thoughts on this have been able to help you somehow, as imperfect as they are. And do not forget that I love you and God loves you. And please don't come home comparing some other kid's life and yours, because you don't know what they're going through. Just make yours better. Strive. You'll get there. Bye, champ.